6 years in the state penitentiary. I'm rolling up onto a 3-yard at this time. Just got done doing 2 years on a 4-yard, which is a max yard. And I'm rolling in, and in this area that we roll into on the initial 3-yard, they have a bunch of tents there, right? The tents are where you go initially before you get onto the main yard on a 3-yard. And they have it all blocked off. Bathrooms, it's all built out there, right? False bathrooms, false hallways, false everything, right? They end up putting this rat on the yard. We end up smashing the dude. We end up getting rolled up into the tent. The guy snitches us all out, of course, right? Gets sent to the hole. Now, the hole is what they call solitary. Right? You're just in there by yourself in a cell. Take us all down. One thing about the hole is when you walk in, it's all just brick. That's all it is. Brick, and you have this false little bed that's there, and you may or may not get a mat. Usually they don't give you a mat initially. One big thing I remember is they always turn the AC on high when you're in there. You're first in, and you're in your boxers. And so you're freezing your fucking ass off, so you're working out. Things to do there is count the bricks in the cell and see how many you can get done there. And you do push-ups and sit-ups and start basically a regiment, right? So you don't go fucking insane. Now, one big thing there is you have, when you're in there, you also have, you know, your bathroom and your little sink. And then there was a little like brick area where you could set stuff, but you didn't get anything in the hole, so there was nothing there to set. It's just a falsity of some sort, right? So, and another thing is you want to be able to talk to the person next door. So you stand up on your toilet, you try to talk through the vent, talk to the person next door. That helps you get through a lot when you're in the hole. My guy that was in the next room would not talk. Quiet as a fucking mouse. Would not say anything, which is kind of rare. You know, usually you get somebody halfway decent, you guys are going to make it through, you're going to be there. Now, during this time, I spent 90 days in this particular situation, which totally sucks. That's the max they can usually hold you there, unless they're keeping it off the books or something like that, or you fuck up in there somehow and you hit somebody or try to beat up a guard or some shit like that, then they get to hold you another 90 days. Whenever I would go out, I would pass by this guy's cell and going to the shower, and they would only shower you 2 to 3 times a week, right? Or every 2 to 3 days a week. And I'd pass by this guy's cell, and there would be figurines in his cell. Seeing this guy with figurines, I could never put it together because you can't have anything in your cell when you're in the hole, right? So I could never wrap my head around what the fuck that was ever, really. You know, so then I'd come back and the figurines would be gone sometimes. And I'd be like, what the fuck is going on in this guy's cell? One night, I kind of lose it and just start cussing this guy out because he won't talk. And being banging on the thing and being violent and horse kicking the door. When you're in a cell, sometimes when you get pissed off or want attention or whatever you want to call it, right? You get down on your hands and knees and then you push with your 2 feet and you kick the fucking door as hard as you fucking can. They call that horse kicking. Scare everybody in the fucking hallways. What? Pow! You hit it with the door, right? So, that night, I kind of just flipped out and started yelling at the guy next door, calling him all kinds of motherfuckers, and, you know, that he was a piece of shit. And, you know, there's kind of a code of conduct that you're supposed to have, you know, what we call the rules and when you're locked up, right? The next day, wake up, walk to the door, the tray hole, and they're serving blueberry pancakes. So I grabbed the blueberry pancakes, walk back over to my bunk, look down, start eating my blueberry pancakes, and then I notice this god-awful smell. I look down at my shoe, my chancla, and I go, man, there's nothing but a bunch of white paper just all over my foot, right? And I was just smelling it, and it smells terrible, you know? And then I look up, and I see that there's white paper. It looks like a fucking bunch of snowdrops all over my goddamn thing. But then I see that there's brown everywhere, too. And it smells like shit, right? And then I go, oh, my God. This guy spends all night next door kicking what we call a line across the hallway and then back into my cell and knocking in these little pebbles of poo. That he wrapped up in a bunch of toilet paper. So, of course, I'm losing it. I see you out on the yard. I'm gonna fucking kill you. You're a fucking dead man, you know? And he's just laughing and laughing. He thinks it's the funniest shit ever. And when I look back at it now, it kind of is a little bit funny. But then, I did not think it was fucking funny. Sometimes you get good sellies, and sometimes you get bad ones. With this one, you know, sometimes you just get got, and that's how life goes. Poo da da.